welcome, Vanessa. Thank you to the Women's Health Capsule and also to the Bwellhive hub, as I call it. All things to do with health, whether it's in breath work, whether it's in nutrition, everything to do with the physical, the spiritual, and the body. It all is interrelated and interconnected, as we know. Many of us may not know kind of which way and how, but our bodies are very much connected to our emotional side and our physical side. And the one thing, I suppose, that connects us, I've always believed in, because I love the idea of breath and I love the idea of yoga, is very much our breath. And that's what I love about the work you do. So just to give a little bit of background about Vanessa. Hi Emma, how are you? A little bit of background on Vanessa. Vanessa is self-empowered artist working with heart opening therapies. And she shares, I'm just going to put on mute there actually.
Oh, sorry.
We're okay. We're okay.
Sorry, Michelle. So sorry. I thought I was on mute.
No, you're fine altogether. Don't worry. Yeah, so we're all on mute now, so that's okay. It's celebrating women, Emma. Don't worry. It's all part of it. So Vanessa is, I suppose you've been a yoga teacher, and she'll go through a little bit that about herself anyway and tell us a little bit more. And but her mission is really to awaken and uplift the collective consciousness through the power of breath. And she's been working in this now, and she's been training herself up. And Vanessa is very committed to what she does. I will say that 150% she puts into everything she does. Her background is in environment, sustainability, and she's actually moved across from the US, and you can tell us a little bit about your story there and what brought you to Ireland. And living off the grid is what Vanessa does, and she's a lot of different qualities that she can bring to the table. So Vanessa, over to you, and you can just tell us a little bit about your background and how and why you came to Ireland, and how we can only honor having you here now in our presence this evening.
Thank you, Michelle, for that lovely introduction, and just again wanted to acknowledge the time you all carved to be here for this moment, gathered in the space of support, of Sangha, or like we like to say, community. So let's be grateful for this time to relax and reconnect within. But I originally moved from San Francisco to the old head of Kinsale. My husband was born and raised here, so we saved up our money and decided to get out of the rat race, which kind of intentionally led me to, I suppose, being grounded in my breath, because as we know, the rat race, getting involved, is very anxiety inducing. And even in college, I really struggled with anxiety. So finding yoga was divine timing, and really learning the power of the breath helped me reintegrate health. I was also experiencing endometriosis since I was in 3rd grade. And so really harnessing the power of the breath to really overcome that pain, cold ocean dips, all integrating the Wim Hof method, yoga. The core foundation was always in the breath, and how we can reconnect within and become grounded with ourselves through all of these conditions, ADHD, anxiety, depression, through the breath. And so that's a little snippet about me, but I am just so grateful to be with you all and share just the magic that comes with reconnecting with our breath, giving ourselves just even as little as 15 minutes to find that peace.
Brilliant, Vanessa. And you know, I think that whole the story there with the breath and how it actually interconnects with our inner core, how it connects with who we are, but also how it can support us in times of need, in times when we're going through challenging times. Our breath is something that we, you know, forget to connect with, and it sits with us here in our throat or in the top of our chest. But if only we knew how to bring it down into the core, that little bit more of into a routine, it really opens up and expands. So tell us a little bit about kind of, why you got into the breath work with regards to over here, and who did you get into the breath work with?
Yeah, so I originally got involved in breathwork in 2018, and I'll kind of incorporate how I got into it over here. But in 2018, I had just graduated college, and so I had really bad anxiety and depression, especially in the sustainability field. Now we're seeing a lot of people my age with eco-anxiety and people of all ages. And how are we learning to find that balance and kind of silence that all those chattering of the mind, as they say? And so again, that's what led me to save up my money, live a life that's more in alignment with my values, living a little bit off grid, a more slow paced life, not being inundated with all these distractions. And so when I had moved to Ireland, it was very serendipitous to meet one of Michelle's colleagues, Grania Bagnall, and she had expressed to me during an ocean dip this lovely wellness program that Michelle, Grania, and another colleague, Maura, are working on that's in alignment with sustainability and overall holistic health, creating wellness through all aspects of our life. And so just really grateful to have met with Michelle and again, see that we share the same vision, but also feel that, and also be invited to honor you all in this space. Again, being connected through the breath. I can't reiterate that enough, just how powerful.
And you mentioned actually that you're doing the breath work with Wim Hof, correct?
Of course, yeah.
Yes. So how did that come about? Was it, serendipity, or was it mentioned to you, or how did you? Because you've been doing it, of course, anyway.
So funny enough, my first tattoo was climbing Mount Everest, inspired by Wim Hof. I was fascinated that you can control your mind and face your fears with the power of the breath. And again, dealing with endometriosis, I was trying all sorts of things holistically with herbs, acupuncture, massages, and nothing helped until what I really noticed was a switch was doing Wim Hof's method. So about 6 months ago, that's when I took his course and have been really committed to it, the cold shower, the cold ocean dips. But ultimately, it's the power of the breath. And he has all different modules on leveraging how we use our breath, whether it's brown fat retention, so helping boost our metabolism. What I'll be sharing tonight will help improve our sleep. So will help our theta and delta thoughts, which is really good for REM sleep, cell rejuvenation, and all the likes of benefits. But and most importantly, the morning breath. So rather than drinking coffee or black tea, which might not be so great for you, we can get boosted on our own supply, just even in bed, taking a deep breath in, deep breath out, and getting a great jump start to the day.
Yeah, and little things like that in our routine make such a big impact, don't they, Vanessa? And I was given a presentation this morning to, it was 400 people, and I was really nervous beforehand. Now I will say that, so I was breathing deeply, and I was doing my breath work, like the box breathing, just to calm myself down before I went on, and it all went fine. But I totally get that connection with the breath. But if I can deepen it in any way to get rid of that inner critic or let go of that imposter syndrome, God, show me how, because these things can take us over so easily, and we can just feel like monsters sometimes. Do you know what I mean? And I think, celebrating Women's Day is a huge impact, because sometimes we do feel that we're being undermined in pressure or in stress, or because we have so many different tasks in our head. So if we can learn different, a routine with regards to our breath work, that really relieves that. It really kind of brings us back into ourself and into our core, where we hear ourselves think, we hear what our heart is saying to us, and we hear how we can make the right decisions. It just makes such a huge impact, doesn't it, Vanessa?
Absolutely. And even going deeper, so past 15-minute, an hour pranayama or breathwork sessions, you really start to connect with your deeper self, as you were saying, but also ancestors, source, your God, whoever it may be. You really deepen that connection. And through that intentional breathing, you ultimately are connecting to the way nature had always intended for us to be, without all these, again, societal indoctrinations of what we should think or egoic thoughts. So it's really nice to let that release with each exhalation, and then inhalation deeper within parts of yourself that you forgot to access to.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. So you're going to share that with us this evening, aren't you, Vanessa? But before you do that, are you starting to do this in practice, or are you starting to do it in Kinsale, or how are you doing it at the moment? How are you?
Yes. So I do have a couple clients in San Francisco who I was working in sustainability with, and obviously they're anxious with the state of the world. And so they asked me for some breathwork sessions. And yeah, in Kinsale, I am starting to share my practices. But again, it aligns with my yoga teachings that it's ultimately selfless service. So I always offer a free breathwork session to anyone who's interested. But it's mainly just I incorporate breath work with yoga. So we'll do a nice yoga flow to help really control our breathing to get the full benefits of pranayama, or like we say, breath work.
Brilliant, brilliant. And you can share your details with me anyway, and I can put them up into the group so when I'm sharing the video. So will we get started, or how would you like to go from here?
Absolutely. So I would just say, I hope everyone's in a safe space, either lie down or sit, whichever is comfortable for you, with no interruptions, and simply surrender to the experience. So through the power of the breath, we'll be going deep within our physiology, past our normal conditioning, like I was saying, the way nature intended for us to be, returning to our spirit, and ultimately becoming a master of our own chemistry. So as I guide you, honor whatever sensations arise. It's all a part of the alchemical process. So we'll slowly inhale through the nose for 3 counts and exhale out the mouth for 3 counts, 30 times for 4 rounds. And after the 30th exhale, we'll take a deep inhale through the nose and we'll hold for 15 seconds and then exhale out the mouth to begin our next round. We'll inhale from the belly to the chest to the head, and exhale all the stress from the head to be filtered by the lungs and digested by our belly. And so with that, let's begin. And I'll have a little bit of music to help guide us. So again, breathe in slowly through the nose and exhale through the mouth slowly. And if you're comfortable, you can turn off your camera, whatever helps you feel relaxed. So let's begin. So let's inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. You are in control of letting go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. We are changing the hormonal balance for peace. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Inhale. Descend deep inside the mind. Become one with the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale, let go. Inhale, Go with the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale, take a deep breath in and hold. And I'll let you know when to exhale. Focus on your head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Round two. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Notice your hormones. Exhale. Inhale, peace. Exhale, any stress. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Remember, you are in control of letting go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale, peace. Exhale, stress. Inhale. Exhale. 10 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Descend deeper inside the mind. Become one with the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold for 15 seconds. Focus on any sensations you feel in your body. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Through the nose. Out the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Become one with the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale peace. Exhale stress. Inhale. Release any thoughts. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Focus on becoming one with the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Through the nose. Out the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. 10 more breaths. exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You are in control of letting go. Exhale, inhale, healing, exhale, stress, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, through the nose, out the mouth. Take a deep breath in and hold for 15 seconds. Feel the sensations in your body. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Through the nose, out the mouth. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Inhale, become one with the breath. Go with the breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale peace, exhale stress. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Inhale healing, exhale stress. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale out the mouth. Descend deeper inside the mind. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Focus on the breath. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Go with the breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Inhale, exhale. You are in control. Inhale, exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, fully release, exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. Focus on your head. Notice any sensations in your body, any tingling. And with that, exhale all of it out. Slowly come back to the body. Maybe wiggle your toes, your fingertips. Maybe open your eyes. Release and let go of any control of your breath. Find normal breathing. Maybe see if you can wiggle your arms, shake out your ankles, and come back to the body. Honor the time you took to breathe, and you will feel the sensations of healing throughout the night and when you wake up after your slumber.
That was lovely, Vanessa. It was very different. My head was nearly getting dizzy. at the end of it. I don't know how anybody else felt or what their sensations were, but I was like, oh my God, my head was getting dizzy. So it was very deepening into the breath. Yeah. So is that recommended to do every day, Vanessa, or?
Every night before bed, and it's entirely up to your comfortability, 15 minutes at the very least, but an hour is really transformative. But even just 15 minutes invites all the benefits that Michelle shared with you in the email, and it really does help relax your body, especially if you're on a laptop all day, you're taking your eyes off the blue light, and you're also helping stimulate T cell generation, which is great for your immunity.
Absolutely, absolutely. Did anybody else have any other comments they wanted to share?
That was pretty amazing. Thank you so much. I felt that as well. My head was very Janie. It was, yeah, it was amazing. I also felt here as well when I was doing the deeper breath, a lot here. It was like, yeah, there's a lot of vibration there,
Heart opening.
Heart opening, heart opening. And the music was amazing. It was very tribal nearly, fantastic. It worked really well with the breath. Thank you.
Exactly. Yeah, they've done studies where panda drums or shamanic drums help allow your body to relax and ultimately, again, return within, and it helps guide that pace as well.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for making the time.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was absolutely great. And anyone else, or you're good. We got comments in there to say that thanks very much. You're amazing. Amazing. Thank you. So I'm sure people will be feeling the benefits, Vanessa, as you said, for the rest of the night in their sleep. And yeah, so I'm just going to